How do I know if I have a foot fetish? So you look at your feet. If something happens to you, you have a foot fetish.
Hello everyone. I am filming a video today. Basically, I spent like half an hour trying to figure out how to fix the camera. I am going to try out a new Starbucks drink. If you know me, if you don't know me, basically I only try one drink. Literally, the only drink I ever drink is mocha chocolate chip. From there, I want to try something new. I just want to, you know, try something new. So I'm gonna try something that one of you have suggested and then have a little like a girl talk and just like, you know, all that bit. Anyways, I'm not gonna speak much. I'm gonna go reach my destination. We pray that hopefully I reach my destination safely and alive. If I do, this video is uploaded. If I don't, I'm dead. I've reached successfully to my destination. I did have 2 mini heart attacks on the way, but it's fine. So now we are going to pick the drink that I'm going to drink. So I basically asked you guys on Instagram to recommend me, you know, some drinks. Oh my gosh, is there a ghost? Hello? Who is, what is, this is Shadow. So someone said white mocha with strawberries. I've confirmed with this person. I don't think this is a real drink. Maybe it is, I don't know. Someone said caramel frappuccino. Someone said dolce de latte. Dolce, if I don't know how to pronounce this, if I pick it, how am I gonna tell them? I'm just gonna point. Anyway, maybe. So I tried it. I think I liked it. Someone said, don't try any. All of them suck. That was pretty harsh. And someone said mocha frap with whipped cream. The only one that sounds like good to me is dolce de leche. So yeah, I think we'll go in, then come back and continue the video. Hopefully I know how to pronounce this.
Okay, so I am back with a drink, which is not the one that I planned on getting. When I went in, I saw on the board, it said very, very big, dolce de latte is out of stock. I went into panic mode and I didn't know what to do because the lady was standing there waiting for me and I was like, so I took out my phone and I was like, can you give me a second? I had to scroll through the other options in front of her. I ended up taking one that was not in the options. So basically I took like double chocolate, double chocolate something. It tastes so much like mocha chocolate chip. I love it. Heck, always put this on the cold drinks, it will help. So before I dive into the questions, I would just like to discuss my thoughts on the pandemic, because girl be going on for too long. I saw a reel which was the pandemic be happening in the best years of my life. I just turned 20, like a whole new world of possibilities. It's when you experience things. It's like when you have like all the fun with your friends and stuff. I'm not getting to do any of that. Like, can you stop? There's something we can't control. I just hope it dies out pretty soon. Let's move on to the questions. Oh, also, I feel like I didn't give a context to this video. I asked on Instagram if any of you had any like girly problems, you know, any girl talk questions. That's what we're discussing right now. So my man told me he has a foot fetish. How do I tell him I'm creeped out? Ha 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 ha. Just tell them that you're creeped out by feet and tell them you like hands. I don't know why people have foot fetish. It's so weird. Why would you do that? You look at feet and go, oh, yes, that is it. To each their own, you know. How do I make my man jealous? I actually did a little bit of research on this because I'm not experienced. I don't know what to say for this because I don't have a man's. So tip number 1, talk about a past guy in your life. Oh, you know that guy? Yeah, I like have lots of fun when I did this with him, you know, and like, yeah. This is like useless advice from someone with no experience. Just a guy friend, you know, and just say something like good about him. Trust me, that would work. Literally, when I did that, nothing came in my mouth. Next thing, when he texts, take time to reply. No need to be replying the instant he texts, cause like, no girl, you got a busy life too. You're not just like sitting around waiting for him to text. Even if you are, you need to like control yourself. If he texts, you really want to reply, don't reply. And then post something on social media. Make sure your man follows you on social media, and when they see it, they go like, oh my god, she's actually posting on social media but she's not replying to my text. Like, did I do something wrong? Does she have better things to do than talk to me? Like, tell them some guy asked you out. This guy, he texted me and he asked me out. Like, you will see the guy just like, so that just gives like them like a motivational boost, which is needed here and there. Yeah girl, I hope your man gets jealous after all of these tips. If he doesn't, he's not a man. How do I know if I have a foot fetish? So you look at your feet. If something happens to you, You have a foot fetish? I'm so stressed. My hair's falling. What do I do? When I first read this question, I was a bit confused. What are you actually asking? You are stressed, which is why your hair is falling? Or you are stressed because your hair is falling? I'm gonna answer that. I would say, stop stressing. If you have stress for like exams and work, take time, at least 1 hour out of your like busy day for yourself. That don't mean you sit on social media in that 1 hour. It means you keep your phone aside, you lay it out on the bed or sit on the couch or whatever, and you know, read a book, put a mask on, do like, give yourself like hair massage, look at your feet if you have a foot fetish, just stuff that makes you happy without this little phone in your hand. Take that 1 hour to absolutely not think about your exams. Just take that 1 hour to be like, this 1 hour is the perfect hour of my life. I can do anything in it. If not every day, every 2 days, you know. You will see a difference, my friend. Also, one main reason for stress can be when you have like too many things to do in little time. So what I would suggest is make a to-do list. Also in the to-do list, don't just add like a bunch of things that you have to do. Add in like realistically you can do. If I have to, let's say, finish an edit today, I will not just write finish an edit because that looks so like that's one thing I'm gonna do in a day. I write all the steps in my to-do list that it's gonna take to edit. So, transferring files from here to there, transferring the files from the computer to the hard drive. So you see there are like 4 or 5 steps just before starting editing, and I write them down in my to-do list so I don't feel bad that I only did editing. Give yourself credit for the little things that you're doing. Next question. Discuss imposter syndrome. What is imposter syndrome? It is loosely defined as doubting your abilities and feeling like a fraud. It disproportionately affects high-achieving people who find it difficult to accept their accomplishments. So basically, I feel this a lot. I'm not a high achiever though, so I don't, that would not associate with me. I do so much. I literally work 24 hours of my day. Not literally, but when you like think about it, I do. I'm constantly working and I do so much, but I never give myself credit for anything. I do it, I'm like, oh yeah, I did that, but I could have done so much more. It's like I don't deserve the happiness or the sense of accomplishment that comes with seeing the finished project. Even just seeing the progress of what I'm doing, it just doesn't like, could have done so much more, and I could have done it in such a more better way. Many people come in my life who say, your work is amazing, I don't know how you do this, I could never. In my head I'm like, I'm sure you could. You're just like saying that to like make me happy. This is not me bragging, by the way. Like there's literally some hundreds of people who do this better than me, so I don't see why you see it in me. It's very rare that I'll actually like something I've made. I just honestly wish I could accept kind of like what I'm doing and be happy with what I've done and created. You literally can do a lot. You do a lot. What you're doing is more than enough. Only if you could like appreciate what you're doing, your life will be so much happier. And so when people approach me with opportunities, I deny them because I feel like there's someone out there who is much more deserving of this opportunity that I'm being given. At first I make a commitment and I'm just like, after I make the commitment I go, Gazia, I don't really think you're worth this. I don't think you can like do it. And then I cancel on them. So like last year I had like crying sessions every day with myself. I was doubting myself so much that I came to a point where I stopped creating. Oh my god, am I gonna tell why I stopped making videos? I think I might cry. I stopped creating videos because I had come to a point where I felt like anything I was creating, it was just like not something that was great. I felt like I could do so much more, and I felt like there were so many other people out there who are doing so much better than me that I felt useless. We're not gonna cry. I never cry in front of the camera. We are not gonna cry. I came to a point in my life where I was questioning every edit I was making. I was questioning everything I was filming. There was so much I wanted to do. The result I am not liking at all. I'm spending so much time on this thing and I'm still not liking the end result. It's like, what am I doing? Why am I even wasting my time? So that's why I actually stopped posting on anything. Yeah, imposter syndrome is bad. I don't know how you can overcome it. I hope everyone with it can overcome it one day. You're probably doing great. Stop doubting your abilities. And just know that what you do, no one else can do the way you do. Even if you think you're doing it bad, you're doing it bad, but in your way. You know, no one else can do that. So, next question. Comparing yourself to others or underplaying your ability and skills. So use comparison as like a motivation for yourself. There are 2 ways you can take this. You compare yourself with someone else and go like, they have so much, I don't. And then there's this other way of doing things where it's, oh my god, she has so much, I want to reach there. That is where I want to be in 5 years. It may take me a little more time, but that is my end goal. Keep that as your motivation. And also think, would you ever let your friend do that? If your friend came up to you and was like, I'm comparing myself to this girl and I just think I'm bad and all this, would you tell your friend, yeah, you're bad? Or would you like motivate them and be like, but look how far you've come from where you were before? And just talk to yourself as if you're your own friend. If you wouldn't say anything bad or something that hurts your friend, you probably shouldn't do it to yourself too. Also, if you're finding that you're constantly comparing yourself to someone or something and that's affecting you negatively, what you can do, and there's nothing wrong in doing this, is going away from that. So if a person's success is something that's like really bothering you, as in you're not jealous, you're just like downplaying your own self, kind of like if you're following them on Instagram, like mute them for a while, not see their posts for a while until you're mentally stable and in a place where you can look at their success and still be okay. And even if it's not Instagram, stop surrounding yourself with people who make you feel bad. That was honestly not part of the question, but I just want to say, give compliments, because giving compliments literally makes you feel so good. Like if I'm having a bad day, I'll go to like the person who's like next to me, like, you look so good today, you look pretty, I don't know how you do that. Honestly, that makes my day. It makes the person's day and it makes my day, because I just made someone else happy. Like, next question. I am homesick and I don't want to leave my house to go to uni. What should I do? I think what you mean by this is you don't want to fly over to another country to go to uni. Honestly, same. Like, think of all the opportunities you're gonna have when you travel. You're gonna meet new people, you're probably gonna make some lifelong friends. Just remember, it's like kind of like a stepping stone into you growing into an adult. If you want to do something in life and you want to do it for your parents, think of it as that. If you want to do something great and give back to your parents, you need to go out there and work and earn, you know, and do something that will make them happy later on in life. It's the only time you're gonna get to do anything in relation to your career. This age that we are in is the prime time for us to put all our energy and effort into anything we love to do and make it into something that can, you know, help us in lifetime. Keep talking to your parents every day on Skype. You know, Skype, does that even exist? If you're feeling lonely, try to make friends and spend more time with them. You know, try to distract yourself. Find like a hobby for yourself that you keep yourself busy in. Maybe, you know, like having like a fish collection, or like counting the amount of people that you see every day from your window. It's just something we all have to slowly transition to. So yeah, that was it for the questions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got something like positive out of this. I cried in front of you today, which is like a first. If you like this like type of video, honestly, let me know if you got anything like positive out of this video. You know, give this video a thumbs up. And if you have any further questions for maybe like a part 2, you know, I'd love to do one. If you don't listen to my podcast, tag I'm Not It. I have a podcast, you should like listen. I had my friend featured and we talked about unrealistic beauty standards in the industry right now. So you know, if that's something you're interested in, oh my god, listen. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you like what you see. Make sure to turn on the bell notifications so you get notified every time I post a video. Oh, also, as for the drink, maybe if you do this the next time, I'll try the Dolce de Latte or some other drink you recommend. Okay, I will see you next time. Bye!
Feeling fine, 'cause you said this is all you want. No more play.